patient. I'm a doctor, not a bricklayer.
How's it guys, Travis from Ostrich Long Neck. Before I get started with this video, can't remember the actor's name, but he acts as Chekhov in the new Star Trek movies. As most people already have heard, he was killed at his house when his vehicle rolled backwards and killed him. Apparently there was a fault with that particular vehicle. It was recalled in 2015, so I'm not sure why he still had one or what happened there, but regardless of how he was killed, the fact that he's now passed away is a loss to the movie industry, in my opinion, because he was a very good actor. I enjoyed his character quite a bit in the new Star Trek movies. He was my favorite out of the new cast, and I would have liked to have seen him in more movies in the future, but unfortunately his stay with us was cut short. I'd just like to say to any of his family, my condolences for your loss, and we'll all miss him. He was a very good actor, and I believe he was a very, very nice person. So, getting back to the video. I've started with a couple of decals on the Defiant. What I'll be showing you next is some more decals, and then hopefully once that's all done, I'll be able to reveal the model when it's complete. So without further ado, over to my little workbench where I'm going to do some decals. I'll be back soon. Okay guys, I've already dipped my decals in the solution, in water should I say, so they're ready to go. So here we go. Good. What you can use is, if your decal doesn't want to move, is a bit of water and a paintbrush, and then move it over. I just don't have a paintbrush on me at the moment, but everything's moving pretty easy. Okay, well, I'm pretty happy with that. What you can use is a piece of cloth or just a piece of toilet paper just to dab the excess water up. And there we go. Another thing is try not to touch where your decals are, because you might just move it by accident, and that will be a bit of a disaster. Just quickly getting my paintbrush, be back now. Okay guys, got my paintbrush, adding some extra water. Okay, take my tissue, just dab any excess water up. Okay, what I've got is this over here. Microfit decal softening solution, which I bought from a shop in a place called Potchefstroom, which closed down. It was the closest model shop to us, so I was a bit up and happy when that happened. But I've been using this for quite a while. You just take the decal solution and then just paint it on, and then that will help the decal to fit better. I see that one has moved further over than what I wanted. Just some water. There we go. Oops, if I bumped the camera, sorry. The decals have gone yellow, but so far they look like a working alright. Apparently there is a method where you put your decals in a window where there's a lot of sunlight, and after a couple of days the UV from the sun is supposed to make the decals go blue again and restore them, but I'm not in the mood to try that, and so far they look like The decal's alright to me, so I'm not going to do any of that. I'm just going to put it on as it is. Okay, so let's see, that was 5 and 8. And the next two I need is 17 and 15. So I cut out what I don't need and I install what I do need. Okay, these two I'm going to put in separate. So let's see, 17 is on that side, 15 is on this side. So I need to go to the front of the ship. So I'm going to turn the whole contraption around. Okay, so I'm going to do this side first. So that is number 15. So I'm going to throw that into the water. And while that soaks, I'll be back now. Okay guys, the top of the ship is almost done. I've got one last decal to do. If I can zoom in nicely on it, which goes in front over here. I'm going to try zoom in just on that. Sorry about it going out of focus, and pan down. Go, just try to see better on my webcam. Okay. Okay guys, there's the last part that has to go on the top. It's been soaking in water for a few minutes. And okay. Put that over there, take my paintbrush, get it a little bit wet. Got a little bit too much water. Okay. That looks perfect to me. Just dab the excess water off. Take your decal softener and apply it to the decal. Even though it's a flat surface, it just helps the decal to sit better on the plastic and hopefully makes it more durable and longer lasting in the long run. And if there is any shapes like fine panel lines or anything, it will fit better on it as well. So as far as I can see, it's number 2's done and number 30's done, and that's all the decals for the top of the ship. Now the final decals, which I still got to do, come on at the bottom. One little mistake I did make was putting all the wires through, because I wanted to make sure everything worked, and then I decided no, I'm just going to leave it. It's too much hassle to pull it all out, so I'm going to have to put the bottom decals on with the stand sort of in place. But that shouldn't be too much of a problem because none of the decals go through the actual center of the model where it is, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem to install them. But that's everything for now. When I come back, I'll be putting on the last of the decals on the bottom. I'll show you that, and then it's just a matter of giving it a clear coat and filling up all the windows. So I'll be back later. See you now. Okay guys, here's the Defiant so far. She's almost done. Just got some more touch-ups and stuff to do. I've redone the front part. I wanted the photon torpedo launcher to work, so I had to cut out the whole front piece and put in the aftermarket part. I've just finished putting it. I still got it painted. There's the phaser effect. I just got to get these two wires together because I haven't put in a switch yet for the photon torpedo effect. Where's that? Sorry guys, trying to work here with one hand. Oops. Try to get that one again. There we go. Okay, so that's everything now. Be back in a second. Be back now. Okay guys, I almost forgot to show you the back of the ship. That's everything so far. When I come back with the next video, I should be done. Be back now. Okay guys, that's everything for this video. When I come back with the next video, I should be showing you the Defiant finished. Until then, live long and prosperous. Cheers.